appreciation moment here for this spicy bowl of heaven. You wouldn't even know that I've used instant noodles. And the most genius dumpling hack. This is my version of a super quick spicy wonton noodle soup. So bouncy today. I forgot my shoes. I went to Pilates this morning, I forgot my shoes, and now I'm wearing like the biggest pair of neon runners with my dress. Well, you guys can't see that, so. See, if we had like a shoe sponsor, this would be great. Are there any shoe sponsors out there? So you know me, and I know you guys, any way that we can get dumplings and noodles happening like faster, well, you know I'm onto it. I have got this really cool hack for making dumplings without like making dumpling filling, which is pretty cool. We'll get to that later. First of all, I want to doctor up my instant ramen noodle broth first of all, and we're going to make it really special. So I want a little bit of oil first of all, and I'm going to add to that a bit of chili paste here. Now I'm using doubanjiang, which is a fermented chili and broad bean paste. This guy has so much jam-packed like umami flavor and chili flavor and all the spicy things. You could use a whole bunch of different things like sambal olik, any kind of chili garlic paste, a Chinese chili garlic paste. The point is I kind of want to add an extra layer of flavor that's not just, you know, sort of powder spice from the instant ramen. So that's the reasoning behind it all. So add in as much or as little as you like. I like much. You guys know I like things spicy. Now just wait for that to get kind of a bit of sizzle on. In the meantime, let's have a look at our little packets here. So let's see what kind of goodies. You never know what kind of goodies you're gonna get in your ramen packet, do you? What have I got here? So some flavoring here. I've got some dehydrated vegetable. I'm actually starting off with a mild noodle soup because I've just added all the chili and spice with the fresh chili paste, if you like. Not that it's fresh because it came in a jar, but you know what I mean. The extra chili. Now I'm getting some sizzling there, so now I'm going to add in my seasoning packet. My little vegetables. So now I just want to add some water in here, and there's so much flavor going on in there, and obviously you've got your seasoning packet, so you could add chicken stock or vegetable stock if you wanted to, but I think there's enough going on in there. Now all I need to do in here is just bring this up to a bit of a simmer, get all those flavors making friends in there. Now I can go in with my noodles. You just want to wait until those noodles have just softened, and look, even though we're, you know, using instant ramen today, it doesn't mean that you can't do things properly. You don't want to overcook the noodles, you want a nice little chew to them. And just when those noodles have softened up, I want to get them out into my bowl. Steamy. Spicy noodles make me so happy. So now we get to the part where we make dumplings, but we don't really make dumplings. This is so easy, I love this. Start off with some wonton wrappers. You could also use gaoji or gyoza wrappers here. And then find some like mini meatballs in your local supermarket or from your butcher. They're already rolled, they've already got, you know, some seasoning, some salt in there, and you just pick it up, pop it in the middle, and a little bit of water on the edges, fold it over, make sure you get all of those air bubbles out. That's really important. And there you go, dumpling, done. So easy. And see, because the thing is, like, you know, oftentimes when you're making homemade dumplings, you kind of got to, you know, you make a big batch, you're using a whole lot of ground meat, and then you're there folding for ages. With these, I mean, you could just save some of these meatballs for tomorrow night. You don't have to make all the dumplings. You can just make as many as you want for your bowl of noodle soup. So easy. All right, straight into our hot broth here. And we want to just keep going. You know, I want like a nice number of wontons for my bowl. So I'm going to do a few here. Now these guys just need to cook in here, gentle simmer for like, they're quite, I guess they're quite chunky, a bit chunkier than normal dumplings, which is not a bad thing, but maybe about 3 or 4 minutes or until those dumplings are cooked all the way through. Now I do always like to add a little bit of greenery to my noodle soup bowls, purely because I like to feel a little bit more virtuous. So I'm just gonna add a handful of baby spinach. You could do some bok choy or any Asian greens here. Okay, so these are looking delightful. You know me, I always think dumplings look delightful. Let's get them out onto our little bowl of noodles here. And now it's just all about that spicy broth. And there we go, homemade dumplings that we didn't really make. Some instant noodles, which now look amazing. I mean, come on, that is good stuff. Let's get in here and have a look, shall we? Oof, that looks like a spicy noodle. Smells good. You know, there's a special kind of like chew and mouthfeel that you get from an instant noodle that is like, it's really good. I mean, so into it. Yeah, in Thailand, actually, you can order, you know, instant noodles from your local street food cart as well, which I often did. But they kind of do the same thing. They like doctor it up, make it really, really cool. This soup, on point, spicy. Ah, that is good. Yum. I'm gonna get in here on this dumpling as well. That is so cool. I mean, the fact that that literally took like 2 minutes to make those dumplings, and look at that juicy filling. So totally yum. I love that. You know, I don't often feel very smart, but like, you know, I love that meatball trick. Literally, I was just looking at like the meat cabinet. I was like, obviously, always thinking about dumplings. I'm like, that could be a dumpling. That could be a dumpling. So good.
If you've got any comments or questions, pop them below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button plus the little bell one, and that way you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Thanks, guys.